is the septum pellucidum. It divides the two lateral hemispheres, the two lateral ventricles. On this model, you can also see some pink stuff. That's supposed to represent the choroid plexus. The choroid plexus is a network of capillaries covered by ependymal cells making cerebrospinal fluid. Between these two ventricles, we have the interventricular foramen that leads then to the third ventricle, where this hole is would be the intermediate mass of the thalamus. So the walls of the third ventricle are formed basically by the thalamus and the hypothalamus, mainly. Okay, here's the intermediate mass of the thalamus here. Leading from the third ventricle to the fourth ventricle is a cerebral aqueduct, or mesencephalic duct. Okay. The thalamus here is a major relay station, part of what we call the diencephalon. And a lot of sensory impulses go through there. We just talked about that earlier, on their way to the cerebral cortex. Also back here is the epithalamus, not shown clearly, and the hypothalamus, an important part of the endocrine and nervous system both. Attached to the hypothalamus by a stalk is the pituitary gland. This is the midbrain, this is the pons, and this is the medulla oblongata. Now, as part of the corticospinal tracts coming down from the cerebral cortex, from the pre-central gyrus area, we have these cerebral peduncles. Those are part of those corticospinal tracts, the pyramidal tracts coming down. In the back of the midbrain, we have the corpora quadrigemina. The superior cuticuli are for visual reflexes, the inferior for auditory reflexes. And I remember my eyes are above my ears. Here's the pons. A very important nerve coming out of the pons is the trigeminal nerve, the largest nerve. It's sensory for the face and also involved in chewing, motor for chewing. This is the medulla oblongata. In the middle, this is where most of the motor tracts cross to the other side. The lateral corticospinal tracts cross in what we call the decussation of the pyramids. On the side, we have the olives, which are part of, are on the way to the cerebellum. Cerebellum has this very nice white arbor vitae. It's the white matter of the cerebellum.